Hi, and welcome to ED 307. This brief video is going to provide you with an overview of the course. I'll discuss how to navigate through the course and a few of the course expectations. When you log into the course, you will be on the home page. The home page has any announcements that have been posted, a calendar that you can add dates to, your report card, important university links, and some other information that you can explore. The next button is an external link that takes you to our class. This is a document where you will post your picture and introductory video. In this way, you can see everybody that's in the class with us. The next page is the information page. On the information page, there are materials, syllabi, and the policy, course evaluation, outline and due dates, course preparation technology, and helpful information. Inside the first folder, you will see the ED 307 syllabus, policies, ASU honor code, materials that you'll need for this course, a headset, computer with an internet connection, and the textbook for this course, which is Teaching Digital Natives. On the course evaluation, outline, and due dates, you will see the course evaluation, outline, and due dates. This first link right here is a link to a Google Calendar that you can connect with, download to your phone, download to your computer, whatever. But it has all of the important dates in this course. So it would be a really great calendar for you to sync with. Here is the actual course outline, and the way it's set up is we have important dates, topics, and then additional information. So throughout the semester, you will do participation, and that consists of a blog, peer evaluation, video reviews, and that's 20% of your grade. Beginning on August 20th, you should begin the Orientation to ED 307 module, and it is located on the content page. And so it goes throughout the semester with the information that you need pertaining to this course. Down here at the bottom, it tells you how to calculate your final grade, which you don't have to do because we have a column in the gradebook that calculates it for you. And we have the late work policy, which, if you've been in my class before, you know that the policy is no late work. But we love early work. Send us all the early work you want. If you haven't taken a Blackboard course recently, then you're really going to want to look at this course preparation technology area, because it will help you make sure that your computer is up to par to run all the technologies that we require in the course. Okay, we'll take a look at the content page. Basically, everything you need to complete this course is located in the content page. Right now, for this video, I am in what is called student mode, where nothing in the course can be edited. I'm going to turn that off and show you what appears when I'm in teacher mode. All of the lessons throughout the course. Okay? But when you log in, you're only going to see this information. Now, what happens is as you complete the orientation, the next lesson will appear. When you complete the next lesson will appear. So some students ask, can I work ahead? Well, you can work ahead, but you have to work ahead in order. You have to complete the previous lesson before you can go to the next lesson. All right, let's take a look inside the orientation module. All lessons are organized in modules. When you go inside the module, there will be a table of contents that you will go through to complete the lesson. In this lesson, there are 11 pages in the table of contents. Okay? So we begin with our lesson objectives, and it describes what the objectives for the lesson are, obviously. We'll go to the next page, and it says add video here. Guess what I'm doing right now? I'm creating the video that will go here. This area discusses the weekly release information that we just talked about, how all the modules are not released at the beginning of the semester but throughout the semester. So the 21st Century Skills module, which you will see on the course outline, will be released after you submit the intro video. The Flipped Classroom module will be released after you submit the 21st Century Glogster question response. Throughout the course, you may see these little play buttons. If you click play, it's just a voice recording that gives you some additional information about whatever is posted in that area. This next page is Getting Started Tools and Resources. These are tools that we will be using throughout the semester. So I suggest, if you haven't already created accounts with these, that you go ahead and sign up for the free account or the educator account, and you also bookmark all of these helpful resources. And I definitely suggest you listen to this because it talks about educator versus free accounts. Moving on. For this course, I'm asking that you install Blackboard IM. You may say, what is Blackboard IM? Blackboard IM is an instant messaging system that is exclusive to Athens State University. So, if I wanted to chat with Cynthia Cook, I could send her a message. I'm doing a demo video for students showing them how Blackboard IM works. Can you reply hi to me? Okay, so I don't know if I'll hear back from her or not, but if I do, that's how it works. I know you guys are all familiar with chat and IM systems, but this one is exclusive to Blackboard and the courses in which you're enrolled. So it's a great way to get in touch with your instructors, classmates, without having to send an email. It looks like Cynthia is busy, so let's minimize that. Okay, on to the next page. In this course, you have a weekly blog requirement, and this discusses that blog requirement and what you'll do weekly for that. Teaching Digital Natives, this is the textbook for the course, and it tells on here the due dates for completing this. Okay, this is a pre-assessment quiz. This is a quiz that you need to take in, during the first week of class. It will establish your first week attendance, which is needed for reporting for grants and financial aid information. In addition, it'll give me a little bit of an understanding of what you know about teaching strategies for the digital age. You can take this assessment using your mobile device. I hope some of you will choose to take the little, it's just like 10 questions, quiz using your iPhone, and let me know how that works out. This is a brand new feature in Blackboard, and I've never tried it before. Course overview video. Notice right down here it says, if you are unable to view the video, please switch your web browser to Internet Explorer, Safari, or Firefox. Notice that we are not able to view the video. That's because I am doing this in Google Chrome. And when you're in Google Chrome, the videos that are necessary for you are they're not included. So make sure that you do not do your coursework using Google Chrome. The next page is an assignment. This is what an assignment link looks like. Okay, now that's the content page, and that's an overview of how modules work. You just flip through the module. Okay, on the tools page, there are some tools that you may be interested in using. If you want to send, if you want to send an email to the students in the class, you can do that right here. If you want to check your grades, where are grades? Okay, of course I'm going to look, there they are. If you want to check your grades, you can check your grades right here. And there's some other tools in here that you'll be using throughout the semester. For example, groups. You'll be using groups a lot. This is a way that you can get to groups. Here's a way to get to the discussion board. And lots of other stuff in here. Okay, the instructor. Here is the instructor information. It is information about me, my email address, my phone, office hours, Blackboard IM, my website, and then just an introductory video from me to you. Looky there. Cynthia has finally responded. You are now part of my video. Okay, so that's Blackboard IM. Perfect timing for Cynthia to respond. Integrity classes, this button will be deleted. I meant to delete it before I did this video, but it will be gone because I don't use any integrity videos. If I use a video, it's going to be a video like this loaded through YouTube. Okay, that pretty much covers it all. If you have questions, please let me know. And I'm looking forward to a really great semester.